And proceeding with question 16 here, we're going to go over the standard and direct variances. Now in this question, Lucky Company's direct labor costs for the month of February are as follows. We have actual direct labor hours, 61,500. Standard direct labor hours, 63,000. Total payroll for direct labor, 774,900, and direct labor efficiency variance of 18,000. Now guys, in order to know these questions and understand them, I highly recommend looking at this slide and in general learning the setup of this in the book for the other two slides like this, so you know the definitions. I want you guys to understand what is the flexible budget amount, what is actual input at standard cost, what is actual input at actual cost. I want you guys to know what is the efficiency variance, what is the rate variance. For example, here they're asking in one of the questions, I noticed, we're actually the actual direct labor, standard direct labor rate, they're asking, and they're asking the direct labor rate variance and direct labor flexible budget variance. So you want to look here and see where do these terms appear. You know, you have your rate variance here, you see what that is. That's the difference at actual hours, but it's the difference between standard price and actual price, but using actual hours. That's your rate variance. You know, your flexible budget amount is what you start out with, standard price, standard quantity. Direct labor flexible budget variance is your rate variance plus your efficiency variance. So we went over rate variance. Now efficiency variance is how well you do the job. You look at standard price, but standard quantity versus actual quantity. So these are all items that I want you guys to learn, and you see the whole thing, the whole variance is the direct labor flexible budget variance. But it's composed of efficiency variance and rate variance. Okay? So, and the way you look into it, you have to understand what is standard price, what is standard quantity. And then you want to look at what is actual quantity, what is actual price, what is standard price, and how they move together to give you this whole variance. So with question, the first one that we're going to solve here with question 16, what is the actual direct labor rate variance? I mean, what we have here, what is the actual direct labor rate? What we have here, you want to see what's the actual direct labor rate. So they give us total payroll, so that means that's the actual payroll. And they give us actual hours. So the actual rate is going to be actual payroll over actual hours. So moving on to the Excel, what we're going to have here is the labor amount, 774,900 divided by 61,500. So I'm getting 12.6 is the answer. So we're gonna have the answer C because I'm using total payroll for direct labor over the actual direct labor hours. So in this chart, I'm right now, I'm looking at actual payroll, right, divided by actual hours. So I'm here and I'm looking to find the rate. So I'm just solving for this rate, the 42 that they have here, which is the actual, because I knew the total payroll, I knew the total hours, so I'm solving for the rate. That's the one I didn't know.